I would hearken. Everyone should consider vegetarianism and veganism. Methane versus CO2 is the most aggressive greenhouse gas. It's produced from the mouths of the 1.3 billion bovines that inhabit this planet. And we are, by UN estimates, Food and Agriculture Organization based in Rome, going to be consuming this year something on the order of 53 billion other creatures who will be slaughtered in Holocaust-like conditions so that we can wear leather shoes, drive on leather seats, and have a steak on our plate at dinner. Some have suggested meatless Mondays as a way to start fine-tuning the tuning fork of the human conscience. Others have said, go meatless 2 days a week. Try 3 days a week. We know the correlation between obesity, a number of diseases, and the consumption of animal byproducts. What we fail to assimilate is the torture that's going on. We have an Animal Welfare Act in the United States. Most countries have similar type legislation, but in fact the majority of these laws are not totally enforced, and even when they are enforced, they ultimately undermine the basic spiritual principle, which is thou shalt not kill. We've all grown up with that mandate. We've all taken it for granted. But do you see it? Do you see it in the news? Do you see it in your own family? Do you see it in your own life? Do you see it in the behavior of your colleagues when you sit down for a business dinner, when you go to the bank, when you vote, when you go to the shopping mall? Do you see nonviolence? Nonviolence is the challenge that we're all dealing with. And it is my heartfelt belief, my conviction, that our species has what it takes to get there. That we can be the change we hope for the world, as Gandhi put it. And he put it in a beautiful way. A woman came to him with her son and said, Bapu, Gandhiji, Guru Gandhi, my son is addicted to sugar. What can I do? Gandhi smiled and said, come back in 2 weeks. The woman walked back 10 miles or so, waited 2 weeks, walked back again 2 weeks later with her son, exhausted, and said, Gandhi, okay, what's the answer? And he said, have him stop eating sugar. And she said, what, you made me walk 40 miles, round trip, just to tell me what I already knew? And he said, look, I would have told you to stop eating sugar for your son 2 weeks ago, but I too was addicted to sugar 2 weeks ago. It took me 2 weeks to stop eating sugar. I'm not going to give you advice if I myself have the same addiction. So be the change that you want for the rest of the world.